son Arlo, and there's 2 dogs, Coda, the lab, and Alfie, the French Bulldog. Kieran's hobbies and interests include camping, fishing, and labouring. It's not so funny, I get that. Being in the office all day, I actually like to get out too, so mate, yeah, I get it. Kieran's previous jobs include IT sales, the repair shop manager, IT support engineer, and account manager. And his burning desire is to exceed all expectations of his peers and clients and to become Newcastle's #1 IT provider, which I think you already are, mate.
Close.
Very good. So, mate, I'll hand over to you now, but if you could let us know that something that nobody knows about you.
Right, so when I was a wee little lad, not long ago, I decided to go roller skating, put on my roller skates, got bitten by a spider. It was a redback. My dad squashed it into oblivion, so when we went to the hospital back then to get the antivenom, they wouldn't give it to me because they didn't know if it was a redback spider. So they sent me home, and I was at home, blue on the couch, barely moving, when my mum took me back down and they finally gave me the antivenom, which here I am. All right, so a bit about me. I drive a Ram. Some of you didn't know. Can't park it yet, I'm working on it. I'm an avid Knight supporter. Who remembers the Marathon Tyre Stadium? The old McDonald Jones, yeah, there we go. This is me, the little cutie right here, and that's my older brother. And this is Erin here, and that's my son Arlo with not our sheep. But he loves sheep, so I don't know why, but anyway. All right, a bit about DYN I.T Solutions. So we started in 2016. Our office is located in Belmont, and we currently have a team of 7, and we're still looking for more staff. So if you do know of anybody, please do put them in touch. We cover all industries, so there's not one industry we'll say no to. So we cover your medical, your law firms, financial, etc. We have clients all over Australia. We go as far up as Cooktown, as far down as Melbourne, and as far across as Perth. So today's presentation will be a bit about cyber security, mainly around phishing and some keeping your passwords secure. So we'll dive right into that and we'll go over. So the techniques used, we've got phishing, smishing. Who knows what smishing is? All right, perfect. And then we'll go over the already known data breaches, which I'm sure some of you will be aware of that. So phishing, some fun facts. Over 3.4 billion malicious emails are sent every day, okay? And this data is old, so that would be actually more. I think this is 2022 data. Most common form of cybercrime is phishing, okay? And the second most common cause of data breaches. So phishing emails are the second most common cause of companies who have had a data breach. A new phishing website is created every 20 seconds. So a phishing website is when you've clicked on a dodgy link, it takes you to a fake login page of some form. So they're built every 20 seconds. Here's a phishing email example. I'm not sure if you can see it up the back. So you can see here the from, they've named it portal service. So it's meant to come across like it is legitimate. And it's sent to Shane here. And the purpose of the emails is saying your Office 365 password expires, you need to reset it. So the purpose of this is to get him to click on that keep my same password, which will take him to a fake website. Like I said, every 20 seconds one gets built. From there, he'll enter his email address and password, click sign in, nothing will happen, but that hacker will then get the email address and password for Shane, who can then log into his email and start doing some malicious things from there. So spear phishing, this is a spear phishing. Spear phishing is pretty much like you're throwing a spear at somebody. So you're really targeting a person in the organisation. So this is for a company we look after. The director's name is Craig Howard. And you can see here that somebody's made a Gmail email, named the account Craig Howard, and then has messaged one of the staff, who was Sally, and basically is asking for their mobile number. From here, they will then text through, can you get me some Apple gift cards or something like that? Don't tell anybody, keep the receipt, I'll reimburse you later. So basically they're targeting this person, pretending to be the director. Really, would a staff member query that? Probably not, because they wouldn't want to upset the director. So this is super common at the moment, especially in the real estate industry. All right, smishing. So smishing is spam texts. Everybody gets them, I guarantee you'll probably get one today. Over 1.1 billion spam texts are sent every minute in the world. 21% of all fraud in 2022, or 202, was from smishing. Only 29% of people in this room, 100% of you, didn't know what smishing was. In 2022, there were over 225 billion texts sent using robotext. So here's an example of a smishing message. So you can see it's come from a number. They're pretending to be PayPal. They're basically saying you've been paid a lot of money. If you call us, we'll release the funds. So what they would probably do there is ask for your credit card information or maybe your PayPal account. And once they have all that, they can go wild. Some recent data breaches that you have probably heard about. These are happening every day. Every day, every minute, there's a data breach, especially on large organisations. The sad thing is recently, the only reported ones that we heard about were Medibank and Optus. They've been happening a lot before that. So as you can see, Facebook has been compromised. Nine Entertainment, Canva, Toll, Optus, Latitude, Medibank, LinkedIn, and SolarWinds. So SolarWinds is quite a big one, actually. This is what IT providers use as their RMM agent or managed agent, which basically gives them access to your computer and files. We don't use it, but a lot of companies do. And this is what caused a massive data breach in the US government. So they were in there for about almost 12 months, from 2021 to mid-2022. So like I said, these are happening every day, okay? It's things you can do. Well, actually, I'll go through. Sorry, Bill, I put you on the spot here, mate. So there's a website called Have I Been Pawned, which basically will search the dark web to see if your information has been leaked on there. As you can see, I've used Bill as an example. So Bill's just recently signed up, so he'll be secure from here on. And you can see that there's been 2 data breaches relating to his email, okay? So that could be he's used this email on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and that data has been breached and now is for sale on the dark web. All right, can I get Derek? We're going to do a little exercise here. So Derek is going to type in a password he has used in the past before he partnered with DYN I.T solutions. And as you can see, you've finished. All right, so if there was a brute force attack against his account, it would take an hour for a bot to basically brute force that account with that password that he's typed. Now, can you add a character to that? And that bumps it up to 3 weeks just by adding one character. So a character is an app symbol, asterisk, etc. So this is a great tool. This doesn't store your data. There you go, adding another one takes it to 5 years. So you can use this website as an example. I wouldn't suggest, I would just, if I was you, have an understanding of what it takes to make your password secure. So one uppercase letter, one lowercase letter, special characters where you can have it, and they generally recommend between 8 and 16 characters long. And as you can see, Derek's super secure now. He's with DYN I.T Solutions. Thank you very much, Derek. Could you go back to the...
Oh, I don't know.
Does somebody else want to have a go?
King one is open to that.
Yeah, go. So type in a password you've used in the past. I've got all this going back to the office as well, everything you type.
Just live fishing. Spear fishing.
There you go. So this is perfect.
Wow. Is this what you call ethical hacking?
No, this is social engineering right now. So this is perfect. So here's password. I've forgotten your name, sorry. Cameron, perfect. So this password, do you use it in multiple places or just one?
Just the one.
Just the one,
So
perfect.
I have one password for each account on different sites.
Perfect, and that's what you should be doing. Good practice is to have one password, not the same one password for each website and login, not the one password for all your logins, okay? Because if this gets compromised, then you don't want it to be on all the other platforms as well. So great work on having a secure password. You can see the character length there, it's quite long. Do you want to click on the I symbol for it? No, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it. No, don't do
No one's
it.
going to know what it is.
Don't do it, don't do it.
Sure.
Which website do you use that on?
Anybody else want to have a go?
Would you recommend the use of like password managers?
Yes, they're excellent. Get a good one that's located, like has data centers in Australia, and one that you can enforce policies such as two-factor authentication, etc., and roll it out across all your staff too. So if staff are logging into websites, it pretty much saves their passwords for them. They don't need to enter it every time. It's one master password to get into that account. And if they were to leave for some reason, you can block access straight away. Or if you need to enforce any different policies, like they can't access from certain locations or IP addresses, you can do all that too. So, and that's something we can provide for your organisation is password management tools. So a bit about how you can protect yourself. Education is a massive, massive thing. Whether you're one user or 50 plus users, you should be educating yourself and your staff around cybersecurity, phishing emails, what to look out for, you know, how can you remain secure. And a big one too is if you do click on something, what should you do? Because a lot of staff will freak out if they click on something and not report it because they don't want to get in trouble. Okay, but it's important that they report it because if they don't, we won't be able to stop it in time. Change passwords, especially if the account has been leaked. So again, you can use that have I been pawned, and I'll share all this with you. You can search for your account and it will tell you if it's been leaked on the dark web. Enable two-factor authentication where possible. This is everything, Facebook, Instagram, emails, everything you use, enable your two-factor authentication. It's another stage that the hacker has to go through to get access to your account. And lucky last, engage DYN I.T solutions, because we will make sure everything's secure. And that's me. Thank you very much, everyone. If you want to reach out, the number's there, email's there, and we'll go for a coffee. Thank you.
Fantastic. We'll be playing some sort of password identifying software. Can you send the link around for that thing?
Oh, sure.